Hey up, I'm in windy and not so sunny Great Yarmouth this morning. It's Monday morning, so it's fairly quiet and it's still early. I've drove down last night and I did a bit of stealth parking in Premier Inn car park like you do, and I'm parked up now up front right at one end near Haven Holiday Park. I've never ever been to Great Yarmouth before. I've not done any research, so I've got no preconceptions. I know absolutely nothing about it, but I like to do it like that. I like to just come to a place and just wander around like a tourist would do. I like to wing it and see what's going down. I'll probably sample some of the local cuisine, which, you know, is fish and chips and a pint, and I'll put prices in and stuff like that. So I'm going to walk, just keep going as far as I can go. First impressions, I've come on this little beach here near the Haven Holiday Park, and it's quite nice. It's very quiet, and it's quite calm, the sea as well. Look at that. There's a seal. Can you see the seal having a look? The sun's made an appearance. As I'm walking along the front, I'm looking over and there seems to be an old church. So I'm going to veer off to the right and go and have a look at that church, because I do like a good church. I'm not religious, I just like to have a look. You'd be pleased to hear that I've not got my flip-flops on today. That was a bit of a faux pas in the last video, because all you could hear, I was in these tranquil places and all you could hear were my flip-flops. So yeah, lesson learned from that. Another thing, quite a few people always ask, where's Helen? And I think that comes from a lot of new subscribers, because I started this channel out on my own and Helen does appear in quite a few videos, but predominantly it's me. And I know you all love her and you miss her, but she'll be back next week. It's just she's got a full-time job and she works lots of hours, and she's got 2 kids to look after. This is my full-time thing now, so I need to be going round shooting a couple of vlogs a week, and unfortunately Helen can't make it on all of them. I'd love her to be here. I miss her terribly when I'm on my own, but it is what it is. Quite a nice walk along front here. Always makes a difference when the sun comes out, but it's a nice vibe about the place. Don't know why, can't put my finger on it yet, but there's a lot of it looks really well kept and looked after, and it's quite clean. We are getting much more to walk closer towards the main bit, so we'll see what it's like down there. Some of these hotels along the front look really nice. I've sort of veered off down the street because I could see like a church spire, and now I can't see it anymore. It may have been an optical illusion, so I'd like to go and have a look. I'm sure it's in this direction somewhere. This is really interesting, how it's covered in flint. I wonder if that's original. I've been chatting to some lovely ladies in there, and they've been giving me some information about the church and also telling me where to go. And I asked the $1,000,000 question, where's the best fish and chips? And that's always a bit of a divisive question to ask, isn't it? But I've had a few tips. So yeah, interesting church there. It was bombed heavily. It's a very old church, but it was bombed heavily in 1942, and all that remained was the outer walls. All the rest of it, all the roof and everything, had to be rebuilt, and that was in the 1960s at a cost of around 315,000, I believe, if I've remembered that right. I might have got that wrong. Tell you what I liked about it, in there they've got a little like creche play area, and it was so peaceful. What a lovely place. You don't have to take your kids in for just some quiet, because it's nice to have quiet, isn't it? So this is the town. The thing that puts me off a lot of pubs is when they've got posters for like Sky Sports and football. That always puts me off. I mean, I like football, but you know what I mean, don't you? Another old pub over there, the Market Tavern. Let's go through this side. I've found this little ginnel. Let's see what's down here. Cafe there. All right. So it looks like I've done a 360. Don't know where to go. Oh, that's a market, another market there. Getting hungry now. It's nearly fish and chip time, it's only 11:30. There's a Witherspoons there, look. So we try it out. Let's give it a go. It's a bit early. I can have half. Let's have a look at it in here. Oh, they've got food on. Cheers. £3.18, not bad. That's my kind of shop. Get some funny looks there. So look at some acts here. You don't get much more seaside than that, do you? Jim Davidson, Chubby Brown, Shawaddy Waddy. That's what you want, isn't it? Got a pub there. Let's have a look. I'll have a wander on the pier. Oh, look at that beach. That beach is lovely. Got the theatre on the end here. We've all done that walk, haven't we? Look at that, it could be Mediterranean, that. Nice beach this, big beach. It's a bit shaly in places, but it's near to everything that you need if you're with kids. So I'm going to head back up to the front bit up there and have another look. So let's head back up here. Yeah, it's a bit shaly down here at the bottom. But it's lovely soft sand. Quite a few pebbles though in places. So we're going to continue down here along the front and see where we end up. This looks alright, Pirates Cove, Adventure Golf. Was good fun. So it's £9 adults, £8 for children, £32 for a family. It's expensive, isn't it? But it's a bit of prime real estate, I should imagine that. See what I've noticed, all the arcades are named after places in Vegas. You've got the Flamingo, Circus, Golden Nugget, there was Caesar's Palace down there. Seafood Shack. It's a massive place, Great Yarmouth. Huge. So there's a place here, fish and chips, called The Corner, and I've just checked on Google and it's got 4.9, which is brilliant, really good review. So, but there's nobody in, so we check it out. Let's give it a go. The Corner fish and chips, Great Yarmouth. Looks alright. Can I have a small haddock and chips and mushy peas? Haddock, chips and mushy. Please. And a can of, what you got pot wise? I'll have a bottle of water, please. It's my favourite time of day. I've been trying to find somewhere in shade where I can sit, but there's just no shade. I could have sat in a chip shop, and but I thought I'd come out here. I'm from a lovely couple in there. I've just been chatting to them, and I got carried away talking, so I can't remember how much I paid for these. I've got haddock and chips and mushy peas, and I'll show you. I think they were about £12, but I got the water as well. Let's try the peas. Yeah, they're good. They're good peas. Do you know what? I forgot my tripod for my camera, so I'm having to hold it. Tell I'm hungry, can't you? Oh, they're nice. Look at that fish. Check that out. Oh my god, that is good. That is excellent. Well, I just had it. I've got to say it's the best fish yet. Superb. Really, really nice fish. The batter is just as it should be, nice and crispy. You've got that crunch and you bite into it, and then loads of flavour. Not too greasy. Brilliant. I'm going to put the camera down for a minute because I want to eat these now. Well, that should tell you all you need to know. The reviews on Google were right. They were absolutely fantastic. They're the best ones yet. But with that, there's a dilemma, because the top score I can give is 9 out of 10, and I'm giving them a 9. But it makes me think they were that good. It's made me think that I've scored some of the others too high. I mean, you're never going to have a 10, are you? Unless they were served by Salma Hayek in her birthday suit. So 10's unachievable. So yeah, they were brilliant. I forgot the name of it. What was it called over there? Was it Corner? The Corner Fish and Chips, Great Yarmouth. Give them a go. Small family business as well, so it's always good to support people like that. They were gorgeous. And I'm going to go and continue walking on the front now, and maybe have a beer to wash that down. So the model village looked quite nice, but the problem you've got is everything's at least a tenner each to get in, and they're all competing for you, aren't they? And people can't afford to be going in all these places. Not at the moment. It's a shame. What's this? Pleasure Beach Gardens. Another one of the upside down houses there. That was a nice day. There was a lovely little coffee shop and a bar, and then the old penny arcade. Really liked it in there. Kids would love it in there. Nice chilled out atmosphere. So I've walked as far as I can get, and I'm just in an industrial area now. But I've just seen this monument. It's Nelson's monument, so I'm going to go and have a look at it. Go and explore. Right at Midley industrial area. So I'm just chatting to my friend John here, who's living full time in this. I might come down tonight and park down here. This is John. Can I show him your runabout?
Yeah.
So check this out, right? So John lives in that, and that's his day-to-day motor, the roller. He's got it, he knows what he's doing. And you said there's a few on here that live on full time on here?
All the way down.
All the way down. It's a good spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's the life, isn't it?
It's the life. It's lovely to meet you, John, and I'll see you around sometime.
Okay,
cheers, mate. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Yes, I stumbled on a bit of an area there where there's full-time van lifers, and they're just there all the time. Fair play to them, that's what I say. Hiya. I don't know if you can see that on my phone there, but so far today I've walked 8.14 miles around Great Yarmouth. It's mental how the miles go by when you're having fun. So I'm on the back streets again. Apparently there's some really old walls, city walls, somebody was telling me in the shop. I think they're over this way. So I found the old city walls here. We'd been serenaded there. These have got some stories. They sort of whisper history alongside the jarring brutalism of these hideous modern flats. That sounded right profound, that, didn't it? I can do big words, me, you know. But look at that. I just tripped over flint again. To the right here we've got the Time and Tide Museum, which I'm sure is very nice, but that's £7.40, so I'll be missing that today. I think I'm heading back towards the front. I hope I am, because I've done some miles today, I'll tell you. My feet are killing, my back's hurting. I need to just chill out in van for a bit. Thank God for that. Oh God, knackered. I've just come down road to Galston-on-Sea, is it? There's quite a few camper vans and stuff parked up. There's a little pub which looks quite nice, and there's a Chinese as well. I'm not going to have a Chinese though, because I've had fish and chips. But if I hadn't had fish and chips, I'd have been tempted to have a Chinese. But I've got to watch my figure. So I'm going to have a walk round here and have a quick look round, then decide whether to stay here for the night, because I'm parked on the harbour, perfectly acceptable place to stay. Or do I go somewhere else? Lowestoft, do I go there? I don't know, because I want to film somewhere else tomorrow. Anyway, my verdict of Great Yarmouth. Really like it. Great place, massive place. I mean, I've done some right mileage today. And we're at the end of the season now, so it was fairly quiet, and it's a Monday, kids are back at school, so there weren't much happening. But yeah, I really liked it. Lovely beaches, it was really clean. The fish and chips were fantastic. What I had, the best fish and chips I've had yet. The town centre were nice, lots of different shops in town centre. A little bit of history there. Just tons to do for families, you know, if you come in height at season. So, you know, it's comparable to probably Clacton-on-Sea and that type of thing, and I think it's a lot better personally. I've never been here, and I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, if you want to stick around and have a look at this beach for me, otherwise bog off. So that's the beach. It's quite nice. It's very chilled. There's a bar there. Lots of people sat outside. You see over in distance there, there's some shops or something. Restaurant. It's nice. Skate life hard to me.
Do you know what? They're coming out to see what's happening to the sea at the moment.
Yeah.
It's all coming in because you can see over there.
Yeah. It's horrible.